Imagine a country where highways cut straight through mountains, bridges stretch across the ocean, and trains race at more than 400 kilometers per hour. But that's just the beginning. China has a subway that runs through a residential building, a tunnel beneath the sea, and a telescope nearly 500 meters wide. Thousands of drones can even transform the night sky into a giant moving screen. And the most incredible part, these aren't science fiction movie scenes. They're real. Today, we're exploring some of China's most unbelievable mega projects and the engineering that made them possible. Our journey begins in Chongqing, one of China's most extraordinary cities. Built between steep mountains and massive rivers, it looks almost unreal. The Yangtze and Jialing rivers surround the city, while highways, bridges, tunnels, and rail lines weave through the mountains in every direction. One of Chongqing's most famous engineering marvels is Liziba Station, where a metro train actually passes through a residential building. From a distance, it looks like the train is disappearing straight into the building. But the station and the structure were carefully designed to share the same space. Chongqing is also becoming an important center for robotics, with humanoid and industrial robots being developed for factories, hotels, security, and other industries. Chongqing is also home to Raffles City, a massive complex connected by an enormous elevated structure known as the Crystal. Floating high above the city, the Crystal looks almost like a giant ship suspended in the sky. Inside are observation decks, gardens, restaurants, and entertainment spaces. At night, thousands of lights transform the structure into a futuristic landmark. But China's engineering doesn't stop with buildings. At the Goupitan ship lift, entire vessels can be raised and lowered inside a massive water-filled chamber. Instead of waiting for a traditional lock system, a ship can essentially ride an enormous elevator from one water level to another. It sounds impossible, but this technology allows massive vessels to overcome huge differences in elevation with remarkable efficiency. Now, look up at the night sky. In major Chinese cities, thousands of drones can fly together in perfectly coordinated formations. Every drone's position, speed, and lighting can be controlled by a central computer, allowing them to create giant images, words, and moving animations. What looks like magic from the ground is actually a highly precise combination of software, robotics, navigation, and real-time control. The Qinghai Tibet Railway. Next, we're heading to one of the harshest environments on Earth, the Tibetan Plateau. The Qinghai Tibet Railway is one of the highest railway lines in the world, with sections reaching nearly 5,000 meters above sea level. At that altitude, oxygen is scarce, temperatures can plunge, and snow and ice create enormous engineering challenges. A city inside a building. In Chengdu, another project takes the idea of a building to an entirely different level. The New Century Global Center is so enormous that it contains shopping areas, offices, hotels, theaters, a water park, and even an artificial beach. It's less like entering a building and more like entering an entire city under one roof. Fast, China's giant ear to space. Deep in China's Guizhou province sits Fast, one of the world's largest single-dish radio. Its enormous dish is nearly 500 meters across, allowing scientists to detect incredibly faint radio signals coming from deep space. Researchers use it to study the universe, search for unusual cosmic signals, and explore some of the biggest questions in astronomy. Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link. Then there's the Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link, a transportation system that combines bridges, an underwater tunnel, and artificial islands. Above the water, ships continue moving through one of the world's busiest maritime regions. Below the surface, vehicles travel through a massive underwater tunnel. Ships continue moving through one of the world's busiest maritime regions. Below the surface, vehicles travel through a massive underwater tunnel. Three Gorges Dam. Few projects demonstrate China's engineering ambitions better than the Three Gorges Dam. Built across the Yangtze River, it is the world's largest hydroelectric power station by installed capacity. The project took nearly 2 decades to complete and plays an important role in electricity generation, flood control, and river. It also features an enormous ship lift, allowing vessels weighing thousands of tons to move between different water levels. Atelier, the village on the cliff in Sichuan province. The village of Atelier became famous for a completely different reason. For generations, residents had to climb steep cliffs using wooden ladders just to travel between the village and the outside world. The journey was dangerous, exhausting, and could take hours. Today, a much stronger steel staircase provides a safer route. It's a reminder that engineering isn't always about building the biggest structure. It can also be about making everyday life safer. Highways through the mountains. China has also built highways through some of the country's most difficult terrain. The Yangtze Expressway winds through mountains, deep valleys, and clouds, using hundreds of bridges and numerous tunnels to cross the. Then there's the Taklamakan Desert Highway, cutting through one of the harshest deserts on Earth. To protect the road from moving sand, engineers created massive vegetation belts along its sides, an extraordinary attempt to keep the desert from swallowing the highway. To protect the road from moving sand, engineers created massive vegetation belts along its sides, an extraordinary attempt to keep the desert from swallowing the highway. High-speed rail. And of course, there's China's high-speed rail network. Fuxing bullet trains can travel at more than 350 kilometers per hour, connecting major cities at speeds that once seemed impossible for conventional rail. China also operates the famous Shanghai maglev, which uses magnetic levitation instead of traditional wheels and can reach roughly 430 kilometers per hour. Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macau. Another engineering giant is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau connection, stretching for roughly 55 kilometers across the Pearl River estuary. It combines bridges, artificial islands, and an underwater tunnel, creating one of the world's most remarkable transportation links.